Boss rushed me to make urgent changes for the CEO's presentation, but I found out it wasn't even due for hours. Today, I was on my way to work, and when I got off at my subway station, I still had a 10-minute walk to the office. Suddenly, my phone started buzzing with a bunch of Slack notifications. I opened the app, and my boss sent a message, "Hey, the CEO needs a change on the platform because of a presentation she has today." Naturally, I asked, "What change? When does she need it?" My boss responded, "A couple of style changes, but one of them involves an endpoint that needs to be modified. You're the only one who has access to the files, and she needs it ASAP." I was taken aback. I was still 10 minutes away from the office, and the change sounded like it would take me at least 15 minutes. I asked, "When does she need it for the presentation?" My boss said, "No, she needs you here now. She said you should ask for an Uber with the company account." I glanced at the time, feeling the pressure. This was getting urgent. Boss rushed me to make urgent changes for the CEO's presentation, but I found out it wasn't even due for hours. Part 2. 5 minutes later, I got another message, "Where are you?" I replied, "I'm waiting for a car, it's still 5 minutes away, and the ride says it'll take about 15 minutes to get to the office." I felt the clock ticking. Every minute mattered, and I was already behind schedule. I finally arrived at the office 25 minutes later due to heavy traffic. As soon as I walked in, I could see the CEO was visibly pissed. I immediately sat down, fired up my computer, and started making the requested changes. It took me about 15 minutes to implement everything, but I was still feeling rushed, knowing that this was for a high-stakes presentation. Just as I finished, someone from the team came over and told me, "The presentation isn't for another 5 hours.